Can be a practice source. Anyone who's doing the work, and in the course of the work, they notice something is different, something's not quite, something is unexpected, and it's happening. They become even more of a source when they tell others about this and engage them in the question, is this something we need to deal with? Is this a good thing? Is this not a good thing? What's going to happen if we just let this thing go? Now, the place that I'm thinking about is a local mechanic shop that's been on this corner in this small town as far back as people can remember. The great grandparent of the current owner operator was the founder. And back then, cars had carburetors and they would run about 30,000 miles and then they would start to weaken. And the specialty that's been carried on in the DNA of the shop is bring cars back to life and make them safe, make them sound, but you don't have to throw them away. We can get them going again. Jacob was working on a car that was just, it was a wreck. It hadn't been an accident, but it had rust and it had worn parts and it had kind of a dead feeling to it. And yet they had promised to its owner, the proverbial little old lady, that they would get her car going again because she loved that car. It brought back all her memories of trips with her family and her kids and then her grandkids and driving to get her hair done and driving to church. And it just eventually seemed to give up the ghost. And she hadn't. And she didn't have the money or even the interest in buying a newer used car. She said, please bring my baby back. If you can just give me another year or two of safe driving. I only go a few miles a day, but I love how this car has worked for me and my family so long. Is there any way that you can breathe it back to life? Well, Jacob loved that challenge, and he was working for